Little switch off there. Oh, almost losing the ball and then getting rejected. This is Anthony Smith down the floor. Anthony Smith with room, throws it down. He just made him a screen saver.
Mama, there
Anthony
goes
Smith.
that man.
Are you kidding me?
One away from fouling out. Obviously, only a minute 20 left, but it would have been big.
Oh, a tall finish by Corns. Deep in his bag.
Inside into Sherfy. Sherfy passing it to Woods. Woods again.
There she
Mid-range shot by
goes.
Woods. She can't be stopped.
Incredible
A woman
player.
on a mission. Round 2 in the Hutton Center as we get ready for women's basketball as the Chapman Panthers take on the CMS Athenas. I'm Alejandro Flores here with my partner. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Lindsay Johnson, and I will be your color commentator for today. And Alejandro, how are we feeling about this game tonight?
Well, I have to say I'm feeling quite excited. I mean,
Yes.
You've been telling me before the whole entire match. It's a very exciting matchup as the Chapman Panthers are 2-2 going up against the 1-5 Athena. So the Panthers are favored in this matchup.
From the free throw line, averaging 64%, which isn't the greatest, but it does mean more than likely she's bound to hit one. Edwards' second free throw doesn't go in either. Misses. 5-4. Possession arrow in favor of the Panthers.
Right on cue right there, Alejandro. But at the end of the day, those are the opportunities. We talk so much about free throws this entire season, both for women's and men's basketball. Not only for Chapman, but just for every single team, especially in college sports. Those are the opportunities where you really can make or break a game. And right there, Edwards unable to capitalize and bring her team a little bit closer to tying this game.
I mean, we see what the difference maker is. Right as about to mention her name, Brown loses the ball, and the Panthers moving down the floor. Kahan in transition. Good pump fake. Kahan is fouled. Oh, it's a travel call first. They say she traveled. The Panthers will retain possession, but right as I was about to mention it, Brown, we do talk about the value of a great free throw shooter, and Brown, who was someone that the Panthers relied on to make key free throws to end the game, and also went 10 for 12 in the last game. And we see what kind of difference that makes for the Panthers. Inside to Brown, facing a double team. Out to Woods. Woods loving the mid-range shot. That one rolls out. Rebound by Brown. Nitao, open three. Nails it. McKenna Nitao from downtown. Her first three of the game. And the Panthers lead by 9.
Big time shot there by the freshman.
Oh, for a second, it looked like Robinson was going to try to answer back. Does not. Holds the ball. Gets it to Kahan. Kahan with 4 points. Perhach. Good move inside. Perhach scores.
That was just some.
Oh, and it's stolen away. Inside. And one. Robinson off of the steal. And the Beavers are not out of this yet. Fighting back, storming back once it looked like the Panthers were gaining momentum.
And just when the light at the end of the tunnel seemed like it was fading, in a matter of moments, going back to that first possession, Perhach, just nifty footwork right there. I wasn't sure maybe if she traveled, but at the end of the day, that was just good footwork. And now Robinson heads up play right there. Chapman caught lacking, and now with a chance to make it 4.
A key mistake from the Panthers results in a three-point play. And the Beavers, in an instant, are down by 4. 28-24. Zaraski inside to Brown. Brown almost loses it. Mazakis is able to get the ball. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Foul is going to be on Mazakis. Another turnover for the Panthers. We were talking about that turnover battle and how it was really favoring the Panthers. Well, in the second quarter now, the Panthers with 6 turnovers.
See, now not that much of a scoring lineup on the floor for the Panthers. Brown, by far the best scorer, but if she gets crowded in the paint and is unable to create that space, really going to have to rely on the others to be able to create their own shot.
Another foul on the Panthers.
That one looks like it was going to be Lou who just checked into the game for the first time.
It's the first foul for Lou. And now that makes the personal foul battle. The Panthers have 9 total personal fouls compared to the Beavers 3. And it puts the Beavers in a bonus. Vondra Her first free throw of the game cannot bounce in. She misses the first, but she still has an opportunity to bring the score within 3 with this second free throw. And it is good. 3-point game.
See, I like the vantage point of bringing back Speaks into the game. It gives a little bit of a different element to the Panthers, and she's been dominant so far on the offensive side.
Speaks is 2 for 2 in the game, and Speaks possibly 3 for 3, and she is. Speaks with another score. She's at 6 points at 100% from the field. 5-point lead for the Panthers. They leave Robinson open from way downtown. Robinson. Okay. 30-28 the score. Inside to Speaks. Oh, and a little too strong. Hoping for her 8th point of the game. Almost stolen away. Tipped out by the Panthers. The Beavers within 2.
Wow. What a shot from Milan Robinson. And I was honestly surprised. I knew that Speaks would kind of wait around for a little, but I wasn't sure and kind of a little bit confused why she didn't at least kind of press up a little bit, force Robinson to make sort of the decision, because she wasn't even near really the arc. She was way out there near that hash where Carol Drew was sitting. And so for Speaks to not at least even challenge her, make Robinson maybe hesitate a little, pull the play back out. Now, that type of 3 is the type of shot that can get a team going. And we saw that with Vondra towards the end of that first quarter.
And Robinson is the leading scorer with 8 points, 3 for 4 from the field, 1 for 2 from downtown. A double dribble and another turnover for Kahan. That's going to be our 4th of the game.
And see, those are just momentum killers. Caltech really playing into their own demise right now with those travels and double dribbles. Those are the ones that aren't even necessarily Chapman's doing. When you harm your own self, it becomes really hard to get back on that momentum side.
Brown, 3-point shot, uncharacteristic of her, is short. Rebound from the Beavers with an opportunity to tie or take the lead. Robinson passes this to Kahan. Mid-range shot. Bakes in. Tie game. Patel with the shot. 30-30 all. Lou with the ball to Brown. Brown trying to answer with a 3. Brown answers with a 3. Panthers retake the lead.
She has that in her locker. And we saw that over the past few games. She showed that a little bit earlier in the season, but it's become much more prevalent as Vondra.
Vondra answers right back. Anything you can do, I can do better. Panthers tie game. Zaraski tries it. Why not? Why not? Zaraski, and just like that, 3 3-pointers in a row between both teams.
Hey, it's 7:41 right now, but it might as well be high noon with the way this is turning into a shootout.
Looking like McCree from downtown. Stolen away by Brown. Panthers looking to take momentum. 58 seconds left. Brown, 3-point shot. Good! Panthers, 3 threes in a row.
That's unbelievable.
39-33.
That's confidence. If you've never seen that shooter's feeling right there, that's exactly what that is.
Speaks giving room. She was giving room to Kahan there. Kahan now moving inside. Kahan's layup. Good and 1. The Beavers stopped the momentum and stopped the bleeding. What a shootout it's been in the last 2 minutes of this
what
game.
A sequence.
My goodness.
Just play after play. This reminds me of the most unorthodox shootout to a quarter we've seen between 2 players in the NBA. I'm not sure if you remember from many years ago, Steph Curry and Omri Caspi when he was on the Kings.
Goodness.
And obviously it's not necessarily 2 players here and there for either of these teams, but my goodness, we haven't seen a shooting display like this as Kohan going to knock that free throw down, cutting it down to 3.
Yeah, and it's just been the answer of 3-point scores for both teams. Now, again, the Beavers, well, that wasn't a 3-point shot. That was 3 on the board. Following the and 1.
They're now 5 for 12 from distance. And we talked about how inefficient they were early on. If they're starting to knock that down, as Vondra also 3 for 3 from distance, if she starts really favoring that shot, we could potentially be seeing a very different game in the second half.
Moving around Nakaji, and we're talking about 3-point shooters. Nakaji, she wants to get going from downtown. Panthers trying to take this clock all the way down, prevent any chance of Caltech getting one last score. Nital with the ball, looking to get it to Brown. She is the hot hand. Brown inside, Woods, mid-range, and one for Layla Woods. 1.6 on the clock. Woods with the chance for the and one, and the Panthers can extend their lead to 6.
The hoop and the harm right there. And Layla Woods, that's just patented. We talked about the shootout. It looked like for a second they were running a play to get Brown open beyond the arc. And there, just brought the double team, were the Beavers, just finding Woods right there. And that late rotation leading to this potential and one opportunity.
Layla Woods with 1.6 on the clock. Her free throw is up and good.
Now you got to press up here.
Panthers with the 6-point lead. Remember, at the end of the half, the Beavers did get a score. Can they do it again? And it bounces just out. Robinson with a clear shot almost. What a pass it was.
That was unbelievable for a second. I'm not